Good morning. It's Friday, and that means we are on Finish It Friday. Hi, I'm Robin, and this is Roaming with Rover. Thank you for joining us today and getting a peek of how we're doing on our Finish It Friday projects. For those of you that are new, thank you so much for joining us. And returning people, I can't even begin to tell you how important it is to me that you have chosen to spend your time listening to me ramble on. So, Finish It Friday. I, like a lot of you, have a bunch of projects stuck in a corner in bins and bags and boxes. And I've decided that in order to get those things done and out the door, what we lovingly call UFOs, unfinished objects, I set aside Friday, Finish It Friday, to work on those particular projects. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. I had some deadlines in there that got in the way, and sometimes work gets in the way. As you know, we're sitting on an oil rig in West Texas, and we have no idea what our days are going to be like. So sometimes just getting these videos done is an adventure. But occasionally I pop up to deal with somebody coming and going, and then come right back and finish up. So today's Finish It Friday, the temperature blanket. As you know from the last week or two, I hadn't gotten a lot done on them, but looky, we've got the edging done on almost all of them. Most all of them. Look at that. I'm really liking the way that looks. So I think the two together is gonna look really, really good. Let me see if I can do that. Just randomly take two. Here we go. So then we'll have the two colors, and it'll be roughly, so it'll look roughly like that when they're sewn together with a little bit more black in between. Oh, I think that's gonna be perfect. My camera's a little high today. I think that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, that's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. So I'm working on one right now. Right here, working on one. And so that leaves me two more. There's a chance I'll get this part done today, because I do have a couple other things I have to do. But for sure this will be done, and I gotta figure out exactly what I'm gonna do to connect them, and then start doing my connections. Look at that. I feel like it's a bouquet of blanket, as it were. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing done. Woohoo. So that's our first Finish It Friday project was the temperature blanket from last year. So that's this part. Then this step is nearly done, as you can see. And as you remember, this week I finished the sweater. Ta-ta-da! The sweater. Beautiful. It's all washed and ready to go, and it's going to be sent off to my grandson. I have to take some good pictures of it, because it's also my entry. Oh, I forgot her name. The calendar, the scenic calendar crochet along, where oh dang it, it's three sisters. I'll put their name down below. I cannot remember her name. I'll put their name down below. And there's three sisters, and they've got this calendar, and a whole bunch of people are involved in that. And they are each month they've got this calendar, and each month they show the picture at the calendar, and they're scenic pictures. It's a scenic calendar, and then you pick one of the colors out of that month's calendar and make a project in those colors. And a lot of people are doing a blanket with squares of the month, and as you can see, I've got so many blankets going already, and I'm trying to use up what I already have here for yarn. So last month I made it. It had a real pretty misty mountain scene, and so I did a cowl out of grays. It was really pretty, turned out real pretty. And then of course this month is kind of that same mountainy, lakey scene, and it's got a row of trees, which was this color of this green. So this will be my entry for February for the calendar crochet along, and I'll get the exact name of that. Lots of people are doing that though. The other thing that I'm making good progress on is it's called Luck of the Draw, and it's the 5th one they're doing. So it's Luck of the Draw 5, and that's being put on by Nan's Next Knots. And it's real simple. You pick out your colors, pick out your 8 colors, and then she draws a number, and whatever number is associated with that color is what you do your section of. I am making a over here. I'm making a hexagon. So this was last week's. So this is my main color, the white. And so every week I'll do one of these, and then every week when she draws the color, I'm gonna do one hexagon in that color. And this is called Hubby's Hexagon. That's the name of the pattern, and I'll link the pattern down below. It's a free pattern as well. And then I decided to put white on the outside edge so that when I combine these together, I don't have such a harsh color change. I like the idea of the white on there for that. So then this week, I'm still working on, she draws every Thursday, so I'm working on the white one for this week. And then the color for this week in my batch was magenta. Isn't that pretty? That pretty purple? So it'll go like this. It'll go like this. So these are my 3 colors so far, or my 3 blocks, hexes, whatever they are. And as you can tell, I'm using up leftover yarn from the temperature blanket. So that's where some of these colors are coming from. Oh yeah, now it's familiar, huh? So when I was making my hexes, they were curling up really bad, like turning into a bowl. So I did this one first, and then I did one size up on my hook for this one, and now I've done another size up on my hook for this one. So if you look, let's see if I can do this. There's pretty significant difference. Yeah, there's a big difference between the first one and the third one. But I think this is the very edge. It's just for me. It's just a blanket to throw on the couch. I am not redoing it. And I think once I get them hooked together, let's see. I think once I get them hooked together, it's not going to be a problem. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nobody cares. But it's much better now so now I'm on a J hook now. Yeah, even here you can see how this is curling up, and this is laying the way it's supposed to. So I think that's going to be perfectly fine. So I will get that done. I'm going to get those 2.5. I've got half done on this one. Where's my hook? See if I can lose another hook. I'll get this one done. I'm halfway done on it this morning. I'll get this one done, get the other 2 done. I really don't want to lose that hook. I've already lost one hook. Oh, here it is. I put it away for safekeeping. I'm using my H. Remember I told you the J was just too tight for that. So I went down to the H on this, just doing my edging, and it's working ever so much better. And I'm just using the basic stitch. It's just a black basic stitch on my edging, and that's what I'm going to use to connect. And it's working out just right. It's not the most perfectest, but you know, looks good, I think. So those are my 3 main things, and I've got a bazillion. I started 2 new blankets this week, which I'm going to do a separate video on. And in here I have, in a different basket, I have another blanket that's supposed to be a crochet along that I'm way far behind, but I'll get caught up on that. And then that calendar thing, and then I have there's a gal who's doing a stitch of the week, and she's making a stitch of the week block, and then she's sewing them together into blankets. I don't want to do that. I don't want to sew them into the blankets, and so I was hemming and hawing, and I really want to do it because I like the idea of learning the different stitches, and doing a little block is an easy way to, you do a little block about this size, and it's an easy way to practice a new stitch enough to see if you even like it before you commit yourself to a whole big project. So we'll see. She drops those on Friday, and of course this is going to be week 6, and I've done none of them yet, so we'll see how that goes. That's kind of it. I have some things coming. I just got a notice that something shipped, so I think it's my Mary Maxim crochet of the month. I love those. I really like those. And right now I'm getting 3 or 4 of the subscriptions, and the Mary Maxim one so far is my favorite. If you get a chance, go back and look at the Hirschner's Crochet of the Month unboxing, which I just did a day or 2 ago. Tell me what you think about that. It was not, I was surprised. I was surprised. But yeah, it's a brand new thing they've got going on. This is the very first month that they've done it, January 2022. And I love Hirschner, so I jumped on board that one really, really quick. I do have another unboxing video that I haven't posted yet. I'll get that one done. And I can't think of anything else that's coming up. Nope, that's it. So we're right here at 10 minutes. Let's call it. We've been lucky with the gate, nobody coming and going, and it's starting to warm up. It's not so cold. Happy about that. But the days are getting nicer, but we still have the wind. Apparently that's a thing here. You always have the wind and the dirt and the dust. So we just deal with it. We got a little tabletop, what is it called? Humidifier. It puts this steam out in the air to help us. We're so dry. It's weird. So anyhow, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Please like this video. Please comment. And please subscribe. Your interaction with us means ever so much. I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate you doing that little thing for it. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it helps us tremendously. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.